If I unmute myself, it works a little bit better. Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? I am super duper excited to do another YouTube live with you guys. And thank you, first of all, for taking time out of your Saturday afternoon to come and hang out with me. I know you guys are signing agents. I know you guys are busy. I know Saturdays are a busy day for you. The holidays are coming up. We all have tons and tons of stuff going on. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I sincerely appreciate you guys joining me today. I see some of you guys are already saying hello, what's up? And some of you are already telling me where you are from because y'all already know I want to know where you're from. So if you haven't done so already, do me a favor, whether you are live or if you happen to be watching this on the replay, let me know what city and state you are from. It is still crazy, guys, that people from all over the country watch me in Texas, some little signing agent in Texas, and you guys hang out with me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We've got Philadelphia. We've got Hawaii. We've got Dallas, Fort Worth. We've got Richardson in the house. We got Tallahassee in the house. Y'all know that's where I went to college. FAMU. Awesome. We've got New Jersey in the house. We've got so many people. North Carolina. I've got some other folks here from San Antonio. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I am super excited, like I said, to see you all today and to hang out with you today. So before we get started, there are a few things that I want to tell you. Do me a favor, guys. Please hold all of your questions till the end. I am going to have a question and answer session at the end where you guys can ask me some questions. I am actually the only person on my live. I don't have a moderator today or any of that good stuff. So if you ask me questions before that Q&A session, I won't see it. And I don't want to miss any of your questions. So make sure that you hang on to your questions until the end and the question and answer session. And then do me a favor, if you have not already done so, give this video a thumbs up. I need to see that you guys like it and appreciate it when I go live to talk with you. So do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up. And if you are not already a subscriber, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You guys know I put content out all the time, and I'm going to have some new and exciting content coming up for you guys in 2021. That is part of the things that I want to talk to you guys about today. I know you don't want to miss it. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure that you subscribe and then hit that notification bell. So that way you will be notified every time I drop a new video for you guys. The other thing I want you to do, up at the very top of the chat, I have pinned a message for you guys. I'm going to show it to you here. So we are going to be talking about success and goals in 2021. And I actually have a worksheet to help you guys out with that. So go ahead, click on the link to get that worksheet. When you click on the link, it's going to open up a web page. You will need to put in your name and email address. And then once you do that and click the submit button, you'll see another link to download that worksheet. So download it, print it out, or you can just save it to your computer or your phone. But I'm actually going to go over parts of that worksheet, guys, with you while we are here on the video. So you definitely do not want to miss it. And again, even if you're watching this video recorded, download that worksheet, because I'm telling you, I'm trying to get you guys prepared for success in 2021. And the other thing that is pinned in that message, I would consider it, guys, a personal favor if you would hook a sister up and go ahead and follow my Instagram page. I know many of you are already followers, but I want all you guys to be followers. I share a lot of content every single day on YouTube, but the way to YouTube, on Instagram. But the way Instagram is set up is I'm restricted on a lot of the things that I can do if I'm under 10,000 followers. So I think I've got about 8,300. So I need about 1,700 of y'all to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Get me over that 10K hump so I can get even more awesome content to you guys out on my Instagram channel. Awesome. Let's see who else has snuck in the room while I was talking. Let's see. We've got Phoenix in the house. How do you pronounce this? Is it Rantoul? I don't even know where that is. Awesome. We've got Fort Lauderdale is in the house. Denver, Colorado is in the house. Let's see. Folks are here on their birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for taking time out of your birthday celebrations to hang out with us. We've got Las Vegas in the house. Couple more. Let's see. We've got California. We've got Detroit, guys. You guys are logging in from everywhere. So thank you. Thank you guys so much. Again, I am excited to see you. But look, I know your time is valuable. So let me get into what we are going to talk about today. So first of all, I think most of you know who I am, which is part of the reason why you logged in today on the live. But for those of you who may not know who I am, or maybe you just stumbled upon this video by accident, my name is Kendra Lewis. I am a successful signing agent in the state of Texas. I've been a signing agent for about 14 years. It'll be 14 years in 2021. Crazy. It blows my mind. And before I was a signing agent, I was actually in the mortgage industry for about 7 years. I was a mortgage loan officer, I was a loan processor, and I was a trainer. So that was part of the way that I was able to obtain the knowledge and the skills that I have to help me become a successful signing agent. And for those of you who may have really stumbled on this video and are really lost, and you're like, what is a signing agent? A signing agent is a notary public who basically walks borrowers through their loan paperwork. We give them a brief description of their loan paperwork. We make sure that everything is signed and dated properly. And then we also notarize those loan documents and get those documents back to the title company, lender, wherever it needs to go. And signing agents are self-employed people. We own our own business. We run our own business. And it is an awesome self-employment opportunity for pretty much anybody. So watch the other videos on my channel if you need more information about what a signing agent is. So now a little more background. People have been asking me, why in the heck did I start a YouTube channel? And why did I start a signing agent training program? Well, again, I've been doing this, guys, for about 14 years. And the entire time that I've been doing this, people have been asking me to mentor them, to train them, to teach them how to become a successful signing agent, because this is one of those catch-22 kind of jobs. There's information out there. It's not all necessarily in the same spot. It's kind of hard sometimes to find help and training and all that good stuff. And nobody will hire you if you don't have training, but it's kind of hard to get training if no one will hire you. So a lot of people would ask me to mentor or train them once they saw that I was a successful signing agent. But guys, here's the deal. It takes a lot of time to mentor someone. It's not just answering one or two questions. It takes hours, days, weeks, months of your time to mentor someone. So people kept asking me to help them out. They kept asking me questions. And so I basically started this YouTube channel about a year ago so that I could answer the most common questions that I kept receiving. I kept getting the same questions over and over again. And so instead of answering those questions over and over again, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make some YouTube videos and then people can watch those videos. And then it just got crazy. People really found the content in those videos helpful. And so then I got more and more people asking me to train and mentor them. And so I started an official training program, and I call it my Signing Agent Advanced Training Program. So that is how that all came about. And I love it. It's an awesome opportunity for me to share the knowledge and the skills that I've gained over these past 14 years with a lot of people. Because I remember, even though it's been a long time, I remember what it was like starting out. I remember being scared and anxious and not knowing if I was quite doing everything okay and wanting there to be some additional training. So it really feels good to me to be able to help provide that type of training to other people. So now I'm going to ask you guys about your goals a little bit later, but I want to tell y'all about some of the goals that I have for 2021. So first and foremost, I want to continue to put out quality educational signing agent basics videos and quick tip Tuesday videos for you guys. Now, I know some folks, they may not like my teachery style, my news anchor style, but hey, again, your time, guys, is precious. And so when I put out a video, I wanted to have as much information as possible in as short a time as possible, again, to help you be successful. Now, another thing that I'm planning on doing in 2021 is updating some of my most popular videos. So obviously, the biggest video has always been how to become a signing agent. And I made that video just a little over a year ago now. So I'm going to have an update to that video and many of my other most popular videos with some updated information for 2021, dealing with COVID, all that good stuff. So keep your eyes open for that. Then I am going to actually start a new series here on the channel, and you kind of see it below there, called Conversations with Kendra. So again, some folks are like, oh my gosh, your videos are just so educational. It's almost boring. Can you give us a little more of yourself, a little more emotion, a little more of your opinion even? So I heard you guys. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do a couple of different things in the Conversations with Kendra video. Some of them are literally just going to be me talking, not as scripted, about things that go on in the signing agent industry and things that I have gone through as a signing agent. Now, these videos, guys, just to warn you ahead of time, these videos are going to be more of my opinion and more of my experience than they are going to be necessarily factual, educational type videos. So just be warned, when you watch these videos, the Conversations with Kendra videos, you're going to be getting me. Like, we're sitting across the table and I'm telling you the real deal. So just be prepared for that. The other thing that I'm going to do in the Conversations with Kendra video is I'm planning on doing some interviews with people related to the signing agent industry. So some of the folks that I have ideas for and some of the folks that I have on tap, I've got the owner of a notary signing agent database. I want to have them on so we can talk to them and ask questions about how this whole signing agent database works. I'm going to get some owners from signing companies to contact us. I know we always have those questions. How do they pick signing agents? What can a signing agent put in their profile to make them more attractive to a signing company? Planning on having those type of folks on. I'm going to have title folks on, escrow officers, escrow assistants. I know a lot of times I tell you guys what they like and they don't like, but sometimes you need to hear it from the horse's mouth. So I'm going to have those types of folks on. I'm going to have realtors on. So a lot of different people that are related to the industry. And if you guys have any ideas of any people in particular or anybody in a particular industry that you would like to see, let me know. Send it to me in an email, signingagentbasics@gmail.com, and I will do my best to get that person or someone from that industry in for an interview as well. And guys, if you have any other ideas that you would like in the Conversations with Kendra videos, interview type videos, any of that good stuff, shoot me an email, or you can even just leave it down below in the comments. All right, so now we're going to go back to talking about people who want me to train and mentor them. And first of all, guys, I want to say seriously, sincerely, from the heart, I sincerely want everybody who wants to be a signing agent to be successful. Because here's the deal. When more signing agents are successful, it makes the signing agent industry as a whole better. Part of the reason why fees have kind of gone down, gotten lower, is because unfortunately there are a lot of signing agents who join and they're excited to join, and I'm excited for them. They become signing agents, but they didn't get proper training. And so unfortunately, they make a lot of mistakes when they are completing signings. And when mistakes are made, somebody's got to pay for folks to go back out and make those corrections. So because a lot of signing agents over these past many years haven't been as well trained, the price that's being paid to signing agents overall has kind of dropped down. So when signing agents are well trained, when more signing agents are well trained, that works out best for all of us, because then all of us can command more money for our signings. Because I don't know about you guys, but I always like making more money. And the other thing, guys, is that success is not a pie. If I help you gain more success, I don't lose any success. And I don't know if you've ever talked with people or had conversations with people who kind of felt that way. They were almost as if they really kind of didn't want to help you, because if they helped you, it seemed like they felt like it was going to take something away, some success away from them. And I totally don't believe that. Again, I want everybody to be successful. You being successful does not make me any less successful. So I want to continue to help other people be successful. Now, again, I do have a training program. And obviously, guys, I think it's a good training program. But here's the deal as well. Find the trainer, find the mentor that is right for you. I'm not going to sit here and say that you won't be successful unless you take my training program, because that's absolutely not true. There are a lot of different training programs out there, and there are successful people who have taken every one of those training programs. The most important thing, guys, is to find the program and find the trainer that you connect with. So, for example, I have had people tell me they cannot stand watching my videos. I get on their last nerve. They can't stand my voice, and that's okay. Those people obviously would not be good candidates to join my training program. And if they find another trainer or another trainer's videos to be more compelling to them, then I encourage them, and I encourage you to go to that trainer, because a lot of your ability to learn is going to come from the fact that you have a great connection with that trainer. So just about every training program out there that's worth its salt, there's going to be plenty of YouTube videos from that trainer available. Watch those videos. See how they teach. Listen to the things that they're telling you. And you'll just feel if that person is the right person for you or not. And if they are, again, I say go for it, because I want you to be successful no matter whose training that you take. I won't be mad, not at all. All right, guys. So look, I've been talking a lot already, and I still got some more to say, but here's the deal. I'm going to be kind of real with you guys in this video, and I'm going to say some things that you might not want to hear. So I need everybody to do me a favor, and I'm going to look at the comments. I need y'all to type, I promise I won't get mad, okay? I need you guys to type that in for me. Because like I said, I may say a few things and you be like, I can't believe Kendra just said that to me. I'm mad. I don't want y'all to be mad. Don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad. And I need proof that you guys aren't going to be mad. Go into the chat bar, or if you're watching this recorded later, go into the comments and just tell me, I promise I won't get mad. And then later when I say something that might make you mad, I'm going to look at it and I'll be like, see, you promised me that you won't get mad. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So look, here's another one of the things that I hear all of the time. And that is, if I want signing agents to be successful, why won't I train or mentor people for free? And people get mad that I actually charge for training. But guys, come on. let's be real now. Who works for free? Ask yourself this. Are you putting in the time and the work and the effort to become a signing agent so that you can do signings for free? I don't think so. You're putting in work and you want to get paid for that work. So, guys, again, here's the deal. It is a huge, huge, huge time expenditure for me or anyone else to train and mentor someone. Every one of those videos, guys, that you see that I have on YouTube took hours. The shortest, the Quick Tip Tuesday videos, which are only about 2 or 3 long, or excuse me, 2 or 3 minutes long, between coming up with the subject, figuring out exactly what I was going to say on the video, recording the video, editing the video, all that good stuff. Those take me a minimum of 1 hour to do. When I get into those longer videos, my signing agent basics videos that are about 10 minutes long, guys, it takes literal hours for me to put those videos together. And I personally spent hours preparing to be on this live with you guys today. Because again, your time is valuable. And I don't know about you guys, I hate watching live videos or YouTube videos where it seems like the person isn't prepared and they just talk and talk and talk forever and don't really tell you anything. And you watch it for like 30 minutes and there was really only about 5 minutes of information in there. I don't like that. So I try my best not to do that. I always want to prepare what I'm putting out for you guys. So guys, it takes time to do all of these videos. And remember, I'm a full-time signing agent as well. I go out every single day, just like you guys. I turned down signings today so that I could do this live with you. So again, every bit of time that I take away from doing signings, just like it would be for you guys, is money lost for me. And then another thing you have to remember is that sometimes people just don't take things seriously unless they put money on it, unless they put what's called skin in the game. So you guys might have seen it before. When you get something for free, you don't really think that much of it. You don't take that good a care of it because it's not a big deal. It was free. But when you had to pay your money for it, you get a lot more serious about it. So that's another part of the reason why I do that as well. Because again, guys, I want you to succeed. And you're only going to succeed if you take the information seriously. And then last, I provide a ton of free information on YouTube. I don't give you guys just teaser information. I give you guys meat and potatoes, for real information to help you make your signing agent business better. I actually had people get upset with me when I first started doing these videos, saying that I was giving y'all way too much information for free here on YouTube and I should be charging for all of this stuff. I don't do that. I still give you guys tons and tons and tons of quality information here on YouTube. So that is part of the reason why I don't just mentor for free, even though I do love you guys. I love y'all a lot. And I do want you to be successful. Awesome. All right, guys. So hopefully most of you have either opened up, took a look at, downloaded that success worksheet that I have for you, because I am about to go over some of that with you. So let's see what we got. Boom. All righty, guys. So 2021 is coming up and we love our New Year's resolutions. We love using the new year as an opportunity to take things to the next level. So I've got a conversation I want to have with you guys and a checklist and a worksheet that I want you to go through to help make 2021 your best year ever as a signing agent. But to do that, we need to first talk about success. So I'm going to assume that all of you want to be a signing agent or want to be a better signing agent because you want to be successful. But again, what is success? And guys, before you can even figure out what your goals are, before you can figure out the steps that you need to take to meet those goals, you have to have a serious conversation with yourself and determine what success means to you. So, a couple of things I want to point out, guys, is that stuff does not equal success. And this is another one of those things I want you guys to not get mad about. And I'm gonna look at the chat again. I'm gonna look at it. Yep, because a bunch of you guys promised me, you sure did. You guys promised me that you were not going to get mad at me. So look, stuff does not equal success. Having a website does not make you successful. Having a fancy logo does not make you successful. Having fancy business cards does not make you successful. Having an LLC does not make you successful. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't misunderstand. There is nothing wrong with any of those things. But just because you have those things, just because you have that stuff, is not going to automatically make you successful. And I see it a lot from new signing agents. They will have all those things and they'll message me and they'll say, I've got the website, I've got the logo, I got the business card, I sent the flyers, I got this, I got that, I got a badge, I got a polo shirt. Why am I not successful? And I have to remind them, it's because stuff does not equal success. So then if stuff doesn't equal success, what does equal success? Well, skill, dedication, and drive. Those are the things that will make you successful. And I'm really going to hone in on skill because here is the bottom line, guys. And I say this over and over and over again. If you are a good signing agent, if you are an above average signing agent, if you know how to do more than just point and say sign here, you will not have problems getting business. You won't have problems getting direct business because people want to work with good signing agents. Good signing agents are hard to find. Guys, I've never had a website. I've never had a fancy logo. I had business cards when I first started. I think I still have them around the house somewhere. I don't even use business cards. I don't pass out flyers. I'm going to tell you, normally what happens is I do a signing and people say, oh my gosh, that was the best signing I've ever been a part of. How can I get you to do more of my closings? Because here's the deal. So many people are working so hard trying to get direct business. When if you put that energy and that effort into just learning how to become a great above average signing agent, business is going to find you. So let's see here what we got. So another thing, guys, I want to remind you now, you do need to invest in yourself to become a good signing agent. And people always, see, here you go, talking about money again. No, I'm not even necessarily saying money. Investing in yourself can mean money. It can mean getting training. But investing in yourself really also means putting in time and work to do research. Because again, this is the type of business where answers are not just handed to you. The people who are successful in business go out and find answers. They don't take no for an answer. They go out and they find answers. And we live really, guys, in a social media society. And so what I see a lot of people doing, when I say you need to research something, people will go on social media and they'll make a post and say, hey, who can tell me the answer to this? You guys said you weren't going to get mad. All right. That, guys, is not research. It really isn't. You're basically asking somebody else to hand you an answer for your business. And the big thing about that too, while you can get a lot of awesome help, there's so many groups out there, you can get a lot of awesome help. I'm not telling you to never ask a question in a group, but just because you get a response, just because you get an answer, doesn't mean you're getting the right answer. There have been times where I've seen someone ask a question on social media. They'll get some responses, and they'll get one response that sounds really, really good. And I'm looking at it like, that don't seem quite right. And then the person will ask the responder a little bit more about how they got that answer. And the responder will say, well, I've never actually done it myself, but it just sounded like that's what you should do. So the answer that this person got, it sounded great, but it came from somebody who had no clue if it was the right answer or not. So investing in yourself, guys, means taking the time to really do your own research and do your own searches for answers. I even tell people when I answer questions, here's what the answer is, but research it for yourself. This is your business. And again, guys, look, you promised me you weren't going to get mad at me. So here's another thing. You do not have to post every little step that you make on social media. Social media likes and acceptance does not equal signing agent success. So look, I have a quote from the great poet Lil Wayne. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. I'll see some guys posting, signed up on the NNA, just got my commission, just got my badge, just got my website. Again, nothing wrong with that. But all of that hype up, you really need to spend more time making your next steps. It is less important to get people on social media excited about your business than it is for you to continue to make steps towards running your business successfully. I'm afraid to look at the chat because I think y'all might be mad at me. Okay, I don't see too many people mad at me. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Awesome. All right, so next thing I want to talk about. This is another thing that I say all of the time. And I don't think people always understand what I mean when I say this. But when you decide to become a signing agent, you are deciding to run a business. Being a signing agent is not a job. And let me explain to you what the difference is, because this shift in your mindset will help to make you successful in 2021, which is what I think you want. So most of us are used to having a job, right? We go to school so that we can get a job. I think about a job as a straight line from point A to point B. With a job, you are hired to perform a task. You're told exactly what that task is. You are trained exactly how to complete that task. And as long as you complete those steps, A, B, C, D, then you get paid the promised amount of money. So that's how that works. But here's the deal. There's a downside. There's several downsides actually to a job. First, there's no flexibility. Again, having a job is a straight line from point A to point B. You got to do what the boss says. You are at someone else's mercy. If you want to do something else and your boss says, nope, you can't do it, you don't have any choice. You can't do it. And you really, in general, don't make as much money, or I should say, you don't have the potential to make as much money with a job as you do with your own business. Businesses have risk. And you guys have heard when there's a big risk, there's usually a big reward. So part of the reason why you can make more money with a business than a job is because you're risking a little more with the business. So with the job, you're usually not making as much money. Now, I guess one of the good things, though, is you don't have to really think about anything or figure anything out. All of the steps are laid out for you to follow. But again, that's why jobs don't have the potential for higher income, unlimited income like a business does. All right, so that's jobs. Let's talk about businesses, because that's what you're saying that you want when you become a signing agent. So the thing about a business is that a business has many, 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 many potential paths to success. I'm a successful signing agent. I took a particular path to get here, but the path that I took is not the only way to become a successful signing agent. And the other thing is, even if you follow the exact same path that I took, you may not become a successful signing agent because that path may not be the right path for you. So when you decide to start a signing agent business, you are deciding to determine your own path. So you're going to determine what the goal of your business will be. It's nobody else's responsibility to tell you how to get there. Even if you get a trainer or a mentor, it's not your trainer or your mentor's responsibility to tell you how to get there. Now, they can suggest things. They can tell you, try this, try this. This is usually more successful. This is usually less successful. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to pick your path. And even with that, it's really nobody else's responsibility to train you and give you answers. Again, you can choose to work with a trainer or a mentor, but at the end of the day, it is your responsibility to figure out the answers that you need to make your business successful. And then the other thing about businesses and signing agent businesses, and the truth is that there is no guaranteed outcome. We like jobs because there's a guaranteed outcome. If I show up, if I work for 2 weeks, I'm gonna get a paycheck. That's a guaranteed outcome. Well, there's no guaranteed outcomes when you run a business. Now, there are absolutely things that you can do to increase your chances of success. And of course, results may vary from person to person. So then the bottom line is you have to be disciplined enough. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is where a lot of people kind of fall off. You have to be disciplined enough to do what you need to do to make your business successful. But then here is the awesome thing about being a signing agent and having your own business. Your income potential is way higher than what it would be if you had a job. I can tell you for a fact, as a signing agent, I make way more money than I did when I worked for the mortgage company. Now, before you can determine your goals, because we're going to go over that goals worksheet, because I want to help you figure out your goals to success for 2021. Before you can determine your goals, you need to first determine what success means to you. And that may sound kind of funny because people may be like, okay, Kendra, success is success. What do you mean? What do you mean? What does success mean to me? Well, really, success for everybody is a little bit different. And I've broken it down to two main factors that we use to determine what success is: money and time. People consider themselves successful when they make a certain amount of money. And people also consider themselves successful when they have a certain amount of time. And you guys know we trade time for money and money for time all the time. Again, when you work, you are trading time, your time performing that service, for money. So both success and time, both money and time are portions of success. And honestly, true success is often a combination of both. So the way I think about success, honestly, guys, for me, success is freedom. Success for me is having the money to do what I want to do and the time to do it. Okay? So I want you to think about what success means to you. And this is where we're going to pull out that worksheet. And guys, I'm serious. I want y'all to fill this worksheet out when we are done, because it's really hard to reach a goal when you don't have a concrete idea of what a goal is. So this worksheet is going to help you concretely determine what your goals are. So At the top of this worksheet, I want you to start off by determining how much money you have to make. You got bills. We all got bills. You got to pay for a place to live. You might have a car note. You got to buy groceries, keep the lights on, all that fun stuff. We all have bills that we have to pay. So start off by determining, guys, how much money you have to make. Okay? Then, once you figure out how much money you have to make, then I want you to think about how much money do you want to make to do those extra things. So extra things may be paying off credit card debts or loans. Extra things may be putting additional money in your savings account. Those extra things may be having money to go on a vacation, whatever it is. Figure out how much money you want to make to pay off those extra things. Then I want you to think about your realistic, I'm going to key in on that word realistic, your realistic amount of income that you would like to make, dream income that you would like to make. So I'm going to tell you, if you're a signing agent, $1 million is not realistic, okay? Signing agents, just regular signing agents, don't make $1 million. Now, I've got a link on there to my video where I break down how much work you have to do to make six figures or $100,000. Because for a lot of us in America, $100,000, six figures, that's that dream number. So that video will help you to figure out how you could obtain that amount of income if you want. But I want you guys to figure out your realistic dream amount of income. And again, this is your dream amount. So be real, dream big. So then, guys, the next thing I want you to think about and put on your worksheet is your time goals. Because again, success is a combination of money and time. So again, be real with yourself. Do you want to work full-time or part-time? Do you only want to work a couple hours a day? Or are you okay working 6-8 hours a day? Do you want to be off on the weekends? Do you want to be off on the evenings? Whatever it is, write it down, okay? I want you to write these things down. And then as you are getting into your signing agent business, I want you to be able to check in on those goals to see how you are faring. So then the next thing I want you to do on this checklist is be realistic about what the cost is to start up to become a signing agent. And again, there's lots of variables in this. There's not one set amount. A lot of it depends on what you choose to do and when. So I have a few things listed on the worksheet for you to take into consideration. Do your research. Find out how much these things cost. Because I actually had a young lady in a group say, nobody told me that it was going to cost X amount of money for me to become a signing agent. So I want everybody to go in with their eyes open and prepared. I want you to research the cost for the things that you're going to need to become a signing agent and the cost for training if that's something you want to do. Or if you're like, you know what, no, I'm going to figure it out on my own. Figure out the time cost that it is going to take you to do that, okay? So then, guys, once you do those things, and I don't necessarily want you to try to rush and do it all in one day or 1 hour, but once you do those things, guys, marinate on it for a minute. And then I want you to work on writing your, I call it a success statement. Because again, what we want to have out of this is a goal, a success goal that you can look at in 2021 to measure how successful you are as a signing agent. So I've got a sample success goal that I've written down here. And again, this is just a total sample. Don't write it down word for word. I want you to figure out your success goal. But a sample success goal is I want to work 20 to 40 hours a week, making a minimum of $1,000 a week with an ideal amount of $2,000 a week. I want to have the time to have dinner with my family every night, time to go to my son's football games, and time to volunteer at my church. I want to pay off all of my credit card debt this year and have at least $10,000 in my savings account by the end of the year. Okay. So again, guys, take your time. This is your personal success goal. All right. It should resonate in your heart when you say it, seriously. And guys, this is going to be your why. This is what's going to motivate you to stay on track when things get hard. Because again, this is a business. There's going to be good times. There's going to be not so good times. There's going to be easy times. There's going to be hard times. So especially when the hard times come, I want you to have something to take a look at and go, that's why I'm doing this hard work. Awesome. So I'm going to take that off, guys. So look, I truly, again, want all of y'all to be successful, like I said. And if you feel that I am the right person to help you reach success, then check out my Signing Agent Advanced Training Program. There's links in the success worksheet. There's links in the description box, all that good stuff. I'm not here to hype up my training program at all, but just know that that information is available if you want to check it out. So now that we've talked about all of this, I want you guys to tell me some of your goals for 2021. If you're here with me live, tell me in the chat. If you're watching this on replay, tell me down in the comments. And then we are also going to open this up for a little Q&A session. So again, guys, if you asked questions before now, I didn't see them. So starting now, if you have questions, please put them down in the chat. I'm going to take a look at them and see if I can answer those questions for you. And guys, seriously, I really hope that this worksheet and this talk has motivated you to become a great signing agent. Because again, guys, that's what I want. I want all of you to be successful signing agents. So again, I hope that this motivated you, all that good stuff. So Lynn, if you scroll up to the very top of the chat, or if you look in the comment section, I put a link for you to click on to sign up for that worksheet. And if you miss it here in the live, that's okay. This video is going to stay up. You'll be able to find it in the description box of this video, or I've got it pinned as a top comment. So let's see what we've got here. I see some things. All right, I see a question, and this is a question that I hear all the time. Can you be a full-time signing agent in an attorney state? And I'm going to preface that by saying I personally am not in an attorney state. However, I know successful signing agents in attorney states. I do have a video in, I think it's a Quick Tip Tuesday video, where I talk about that it is absolutely possible to be a successful full-time signing agent in an attorney state. The wording in most states just says that an attorney has to be involved in the transaction. It does not say that the signing has to take place in an attorney's office with the attorney physically present. So what I've heard from most people who are in attorney states is that they work through the attorney's office. The attorney handles all the paperwork and all that good stuff. And if the signing agent is meeting the signer in their home, then they usually get the attorney on the line for a few moments, the phone call. The attorney asks the person if they have any questions. They answer any questions that the person has, and then the signing agent goes through the rest of the documents. So yes, to my knowledge, it is extremely possible to be a full-time loan signing agent in an attorney state. Great question. So let's see some of these goals. Let's see. We've got a goal to make $3,000 to $4,000 a month and pay off at least $1,000 a month in student loans. Excellent goal. Totally doable. Awesome. Let's see. This success statement is exactly what Tanisha was looking for, except she wants to leave her full-time third shift job. I ain't mad at you for wanting to get out of third shift. That's awesome. Cindy wants to be a pro at explaining the documents. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, so many folks over here. Oh yeah. And look, Cindy, practice, perfect practice makes perfect. That's the only way you're going to do it without tripping over your tongue, is to practice. And again, not hyping up my training program, but I do have mock closing videos in my signing agent advanced training program, so you can see and hear exactly what I do in a signing. And I also have a little script, a little blurb for you to follow for each document. We've got goals to make $1,500 a week. Let's see. We've got $5K a month and buying a Tesla cash. Well, go on with your bad self. That's awesome. Let's see. What is a realistic number of signings for a person that has a full-time job per week? So I'm going to say this. It is totally up to you how much time you want to devote to this. I know people who work full-time jobs. We'll just say they work 9 to 5, and they do between 1 and 3 signings in the evenings after they get done with work. And then they also do several signings on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. So I could honestly see you doing, we'll go on the low side because I always like to go low. We'll say you can do, 5 during the weekdays if you work Monday through Friday. And then we'll say you do another 5 more on Saturdays and Sundays. So 10 signings per week. And that's a low number. But again, it's really dependent upon how much time you want to put into it. Let's see. You want to save money and relocate and pay down student loans. Absolutely. 2021 is going to be a great year for so many people, guys. I'm telling you. Let's see. So somebody asked, if you don't pass the NNA background check, can you still be a successful signing agent? Now, I will say this. It will be extremely difficult to become a successful signing agent if you're not able to pass the background check. The National Notary Association has kind of positioned themselves as the leader in this industry, and they've kind of pioneered and pushed their background check as a requirement. So I will say this, the majority of companies will want you to have a clear NNA background check, but not all companies. So I'm not going to say it's impossible. I will say that it would be difficult. Let's see. Ernesto said, what trade associations do you need to join? So none. That kind of goes into my stuff category. If you want to join a trade category association, awesome. But it is not required to be successful. Let me scroll through what else we've got here. Question. Do you have to have a business license? So that's one of the things that you're going to need to research to determine for your state whether or not it is required or not. And I have a video about taxes. I encourage every single person to talk to a tax professional. Seriously, guys, talk to somebody who is a professional in doing taxes, okay? Not just a CPA, but a tax professional. And they can also help to walk through what you need to be compliant in your state. Let's see. In Maryland, you have to have a title insurance producer's license in order to be a signing agent. Yes. Ken is saying that it was an added expense, but worth understanding the process. And I'm sure once you became a successful signing agent, it paid for itself to have it. So again, guys, that's one of the things that you need to research and put on your checklist that you need to have done to be a successful signing agent in your state. Is the training material from the NNA required to become certified? So the only thing that you need from the NNA is their least expensive NNA signing agent certification exam and background check. That's the only thing that you have to have. If you choose to purchase a more expensive package, you're just choosing to do that. You don't have to do that. And I would say if you're going to take another good training program, that it really, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, it's really not worth paying that extra NNA stuff because you will probably get more signing agent information from your specific signing agent training than you will from the NNA. Let's see. I know some mentors that tell their students to never counter signing service prices, especially if they're new agents. What do I think about countering prices to signing services, especially those low-baller signing services? So I have a video about how to calculate cost and profit. Other than maybe doing 1 or 2 signings in the very beginning to get your feet wet, to get a little bit of experience, other than that, your fee that you are paid should make financial sense to you. If you're not making money during the signing, what is the point? Who wants to? You're not volunteering. This isn't charity work. So I pretty much have a minimum amount that I will not leave my house for. If a signing services send me a signing for less than that amount, I'll counter offer. Now, do they accept it? Most of the time, no. But again, it doesn't make sense to me to leave my house to basically do a signing for free or to do a signing for just what will end up being just a few dollars. So I teach people counter offer, especially if you are a good signing agent. Now, here's the thing though, guys, and I stress it all the time. You will only be successful at that if you are a good signing agent. Again, if all you do is point and say sign here, that's an average signing agent. That's not a good signing agent. If you make tons of mistakes and you're always having to go back out and make corrections because you've made mistakes, that's not a good signing agent. That's a fair to below average signing agent. But if you are a good signing agent, they will pay. Know your worth and don't be afraid to counter. Is being an e-notary worth it? So I'm assuming you're talking about remote online notarization. And I will say this, it is worth it if you make it worth it. It works if you work it. Again, being a remote online notary is a business. Are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you willing to invest in your remote online notary business to make it successful? Okay. Vaughn says, what's a good starter kit? So I don't know, starter kit for what? Again, the things that you have to have are the NNA signing agent certification exam and their background screening. And then, like I said, I personally suggest that you get training. Obviously, I suggest my training, but find the trainer that works for you. BK says, you don't do social media. Is it still possible to take my training? Now, I will say this. My training, the video is all hosted in a private Facebook group. So I understand there's a few people out there who do no social media at all. Unfortunately, if you're not willing to open up a Facebook account, you would not be able to access my training videos. Now, I have had some people who have literally opened up just a secret Facebook profile just to watch the videos. But in order to see my videos, you do have to have a Facebook account. And then, do I have installment payments for my training? So I use PayPal for my payment servicing. And so if you are approved for PayPal credit, they do offer 6 months interest free, which will allow you 6 months to pay off whatever training level you select. What material is needed to take the exam? There is no materials required to take the NNA signing agent certification exam. I teach my students how to very easily pass that exam because it's actually pretty simple. Can I create an NSA quick start supply list? It's in the plans. It's in the works. So yes, that is coming up. And then Yvette, what is the fee for my membership? So if you're talking about my training program, click the link either in my description box or in the worksheet to go to my website. I've got different levels that offer different things. And then that way you can see what the price is for each level. Do you need a car to be a signing agent? So I'm going to say it's going to depend on where you live. I know some signing agents in like the New York City area. If you live in a place where everybody takes public transportation and public transportation can get you where you need to go easily and quickly, then no, you don't need a car. But if you live in a city where public transportation doesn't work like that, like I live in a city that has public transportation, but I couldn't count on it to do signings, then yes, you would need your own transportation. My cost and profits video is awesome. I am so glad that it's helpful because again, look, I know coming into this when you're new, you have no idea. It sounds like tons of money. And then you're like, wait a minute, is this really tons of money? I don't know. So again, guys, if you have not already watched that video, make sure that you watch it. You would love to make $4,000 a month part-time. That's possible. And then scale up to 8,000 full-time. That is a great, great, great goal. Where is a good place to find a mentor? You got one sitting right here in front of you. Signing Agent Advanced Training Program. Other than that, face-to-face mentors, I'm gonna be real, guys, are hard to find because like I told you earlier in this video, it is a huge, huge, huge time expenditure for somebody to mentor another signing agent. And then honestly, a lot of the times you're asking someone to train their competition. Y'all gonna be in the same city. And so it's gonna be difficult to find. So honestly, you'd probably be better served to find training through myself or someone else. Let's see. All right. You don't have PayPal credit. How much is the payment for my courses? So again, check out the links either on the worksheet or in the description box to go to my webpage, and it'll show you all of my different training options. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then another question, is there a benefit to do my training and another one? So are you saying to do two people's different training courses? I honestly think that's overkill because if you take training from, somebody that knows what the heck they're talking about, you have what you need. And I will say that most people who feel like they need to take this training and that training and this training and that training, you're really doing it to try to put off going out and actually doing the signings. You're nervous. You're scared. You're like, I want to know everything. And let me just tell you, you ain't going to know everything. You're going to learn some stuff as you go. All right, guys, look, I think I have covered most of the questions. If I missed it, when this video ends, feel free to put it down in the comments. And even if, guys, you were not here on this live, again, you can rewatch it. I'm going to have this video on my channel. Again, if you're watching the replay, download the worksheet, do the worksheet. Tell me your goals. I am super duper excited to hear about it. And guys, as 2021 continues, keep me posted about your success. Come back to this video, comment, and let me know when you reach your success goals for 2021. So guys, look, again, do me a favor. If you enjoyed this video and if you didn't do it earlier, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the exciting videos that I have coming out for you guys in 2021. This is Kendra with Signing Agent Basics. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope that you have a productive and profitable day.